joined here by Dalven Brushier. And Dalven, we really appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, I know you and I've talked throughout the summer, but you're coming into your senior year. Just kind of talk about how you feel that it's already your senior year, and I guess year two at WOU. I think it probably has to make you feel a little bit better. You got 1 year under your belt at WOU, so you're kind of going into some comfortability factor there.
Yeah, it definitely makes you feel better about that. But senior year is flown by for sure.
Did you ever feel that, when you first got into college basketball, you're thinking, hey, senior year, that was so far long ago. So how does it feel now that reality set in that this is actually your last year in college?
The reality is set in just thinking about like how fast it's gone. Freshman year was probably the slowest year for me. And since then, it's flown by. Everything was new back then. So I'm excited, though. I really am excited to be at this point.
You and I've talked about before, but just kind of touch about what led you to WOU. You're a Colorado guy like myself, which is nice to have that Colorado connection. But you ended up going to Salt Lake, CC, and then ended up coming up here. So just kind of touch on each of the spots you've been and what led you to WOU.
I think it was just the path that was for me, man. Like WOU and at Salt Lake, both of them were neither. I wasn't expecting to go to either one of those schools, and the opportunity came up, and the timing was right. I think the timing played a huge part into it. Just wanting to be somewhere where I was wanted and whatnot. So. That's just really how it came about, and like I said, I spent 2 there, 2 here, so it's been a great experience so far, and I'm really optimistic and excited about this year.
You guys only back for about a week, but how do you feel with the new guys coming in and the new coaching staff with Wes here? How do you feel that's kind of gelling so far early on?
I feel like it's going great, honestly. Just to be completely honest, I mean, the biggest thing is even like you said, we've only been here a week, so I've only known these guys, for a little bit of time. But the energy that everybody's bringing, the mental fortitude, and all of that, I think everybody's on the same page mentally. So physically, the potential is there.
Yeah. And how excited was it? Because, the tradition of this program, I've talked about how it being so just 2 years ago, they were hosting regionals here. Last year, you guys made regionals. I mean, how exciting is it to know going into this year, pushing for that envelope and, hopefully hosting regionals here again as a possibility?
I mean, it's really exciting. Like you touched on the culture and how things are changing. I think that's the biggest excitement. It's not that we have anything else. It's just the culture, man. Like the culture, and with the new coaching staff with Coach Wes and keeping Jamestown and Manny Morgan was a huge thing with Fisher coming in, and then all the new guys we have. Like I said, for us to be on the same page mentally going forward, I think physically we can do whatever we want. Based on that, we have good work ethic. We got Coach Mesker backing us, and I think overall we're just gelling really good for a first week. I mean, it was kind of surprising how great it's gone, honestly. So. How about you for the sport of basketball? I mean, has that always been your sport? And I noticed you three-point shooter. You were shooting over 41% last year, and you were the dish man too. I saw you had some assists. I mean, what's kind of the part of the game that you enjoy the most of basketball? Obviously winning. That's number one. I mean, at the end of the day, if we don't win, I can't ever feel too good. But to answer your first question, I played football and ran track growing up. I stopped playing football and running track just to focus on basketball. But yeah, I don't know, man. I love all facets of the game. I like making the right plays. That's really the biggest thing for me. I am a true scorer at heart, and that's what I like to do. But at the end of the day, winning and making the right plays is the best feeling for me. Seeing the camaraderie, of guys that are my brothers. So.
Let me say too. Last question. Nothing like playing at home too. We were just out there in the gym. Nothing's better than when it gets rocking. When you hit a big three, a big dish, big dunk. I mean, nothing's better than when you're home crowd. I mean, what is it like playing out in front of your home crowd here?
It's different, man. Like the energy here is something that when I first came here, until you play on the court, you don't necessarily know 100%. So being able to be in that atmosphere, it definitely gets rocking for sure. I hope this year our attendance is better than any year past, previous. I think with the media presence we now have and everything that's going on, the excitement building up, I think our record is going to reflect that, and more people will come out and travel to see us.
All right, Dalvin, we really appreciate you taking the time, and we'll be catching up with you soon for sure.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.